Hey, it's Casey, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. We are head off to see if we can take on the bandits, so we can drain the lake and get to the Fade Rift that's in the middle of the lake in Crestwood. So, let's get going.
What's that?
That dog was never going to go down. Oh, I don't think I'm going to chase him down. When they try to lead me away like that, I'm always very suspicious. Well, it's just the one guy after all. Can I get up there? There's no ladder. This place is huge. Everyone else has full health. I guess I can't say they're using potions. I think it's time for me to use one. Just matter. Just me. These are so hard to see. Let's see if they dropped anything. Anything else up here? No. So we can't claim that stone for sky holes. I think I need to find quite a few quarries still. So I'm wondering if there's still going to be like dark spawn and stuff down there since they flooded it during the blight. I'm really interested to get down into the lake, see what's down there. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, they're up there. But I'm kind of surprised I don't see anyone. Oh, I don't need supplies. That means there's gonna be a lot more guys up here. Well, this place really is huge. Oh man, here comes more. Oh. Oh. Got me. Where's Solus? Nope.
This place would be an asset to our agents if you claimed it.
We could the Inquisition's banner over the battlements. The villagers may not even object.
Oh, cool. So, it's gonna be mine. I don't know what just happened, but something did.
Finally, this place is presentable. What now?
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
Okay, cool. So it looks like this is like a camp now for us. Which is really awesome.
Welcome, Inquisitor. Another time.
So I definitely need to have a look around here because... So John, let's talk to this person.
Our patrols have spotted Venatori up in the hills, Inquisitor. They're studying a set of elven ruins. Why, we're not sure.
What's useful about this area?
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyo. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
You mentioned a spy.
When's the spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
Is there anything to report?
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
Okay.
I should be going.
Farewell.
Chapter 3. Okay, so there's someone else we can talk to. An agent was captured.
Are you saying one of our spies is compromised?
Yes, Inquisitor. Miller was captured in Valshavan.
She was after valuable information. Perhaps arrangements could be made to bring her back.
Okay. Is that all? Yeah, I guess so. Anything else to see? No, so I can go back up. Might as well check it out.
Farewell.
Inquisitor?
You just talk to me. Oh, they're standing around here.
Inquisitor?
Okay.
Your worship.
More Harden High Town.
Come on, Cooper, join us for a spell.
Not likely.
Just one hand.
No.
Will Her Highness sulk in the corner all night? Suit yourself. Any fresh gossip on Lady Janice?
Okay, Magister's needs. Dearest sister, it's been an age since I've written, but I simply had to thank you. Your advice was perfect. Just a few gossips bought with gold, and everyone in Minrathos thought Quirinius? I don't know. And I were the most dreadful rivals. It let us indulge our little love affair without his wretched family interfering, if only for a little while. Quirinius himself sadly turned out to be less ideal. I caught him carrying on behind my back with a soparati of all things. Can you imagine? There was nothing for it. During the quarrel, I threw boiling water in his face, let his soparati kiss the scars better. He's cowering in his mansion now, pretending he was hurt in a duel. No doubt he'll want revenge. Don't worry, dear sister, I took precautions. Don't tell anyone, but my master taught me a few secrets that should keep me safe. The ritual cost me the mansion's kitchen slave, Lena. I think she was called, but I've enough power now to keep Quirinius from trying anything foolish. Kitchen slaves can be bought by the dozen at the market, so there's no harm in it. I feel wonderful, dear sister. Won't you come for Wintersend this year? I'll have my new slave trained to make your favorite lemon cakes by then. It'll be perfect. Letter from Magister Delphine to her sister.
Definitely a spy. The question
pretty
is for who?
I think it's
Typical
Virantian.
Splinter attitude.
Inquisitor.
Ah, piss.
We're, just catching up with each other after an assignment.
Why do they have the door locked? Yeah, just don't lock the door.
That part's fine. Just don't lock me out of my own keep.
No, Inquisitor. It won't happen again. I swear it.
Nose a little brown, Reeve.
Quiet, you.
Okay. Okay, why did they have the door locked?
Now that is a hand.
Indeed.
almost look a little shrine-ish to me.
Someone needs to deal with the last of Crestwood's highwaymen.
Who has time?
If we clear the bandits out, more travelers. More travelers. More news for the Nightingale.
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble if you want to know who killed Confayeur last week.
What's this about the bandits?
Are the highwaymen still in Crestwood?
Yes, Your Worship. Now that their fort is gone, the bandits are ambushing travelers.
Crestwood won't stop them either. The town's still reeling from the undead.
Okay, so it looks like I need to kill some bandits. I don't really know how I'm supposed to get to the damn thing from here. I must have missed an area. We'll see what they have for sale.
The Herald of Andraste. Welcome to my humble shop. Let me know if there's anything you need, my lady.
Where did you come from?
I thought all the merchants in the area left when the undead came.
You've come to vanquish them, have you not? I'm only too happy to offer you my best rates to speed your noble efforts onwards.
Why are some items so pricey?
Some of your wares are a little expensive for a farming village.
Many lords and ladies pass through here on their way to proper cities. You'd be surprised what they sometimes forget. Wig powder, mirrors, plate armor. Sadly, less refined goods take up the bulk of my trade.
Okay.
Good day to you.
Farewell.
Take a quick peek at what she's got. Okay, so I just bought a couple things, changed my armor even though it doesn't look nearly as cool as the other one. I just figure I should probably upgrade it before going into our next fight, even though I already miss the way the other one looked. But let's see what's in here.
Here. The mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
Oh, okay. Guess I found that. Oh, I'm outside. We didn't waste any time painting up stuff, did we? The moon looks huge.
Tell me, Cassandra, did your family throw suitors at you?
My uncle did, waves of them, until I broke one's arm. Then there were fewer.
I must admit, I never tried that.
It was an accident. Well, mostly an accident.
I never think about Dorian and Cassandra having similarities, but there you
That
are.
building on the dam must be where we can open the floodgates.
I don't think I can climb this kind of ladder. The rusted horn. Cassandra's cheese. I don't think I'm gonna get over that.
What in...
Don't mind us, just passing by.
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
How did you get in here?
How did you get past the guards?
There weren't any when we got here.
We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise. You won't tell people we were here, will you?
Yeah, this place is hardly romantic.
I see you couldn't resist the thrill of a decrepit pub.
There's nowhere else, sir. Everyone is crammed into the village.
Lonnie's parents would have a fit if they saw us. We'll have to wait an hour to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
Okay. I guess they were having a little fling in here. To each their own. The Rusted Horn's menu. Welcome to the Rusted Horn. Ale 3 coppers, cold ale 10 coppers, wine 2 silver, brandy and tea-bin 6 silver. Bread and cheese 2 coppers, turnip and mutton pie 3 coppers, fish 3 coppers, stew 4 coppers, plate of wyvern wings, really chicken 5 coppers, and wyvern steak, real 2 gold. I can just like walk right through that.
The mayor said Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
I believe the mayor would know.
Interesting. Let's leave these lovers alone and head down to Old Crestwood. Holy.
An impressive creature. There is a purity in such undiluted power.
It's not going to track, is it? No. I was like, I can't fight that. No way. There's nothing up here. But a destroyed house. This is the choice of plant that grows up here. I've seen a bunch of it. Okay. Fade Rift. Or it looks like a Fade Rift.
Another of the elven army.
Oh yeah, okay, let's do our thing. I don't think Dorian has that. No. Okay, Cassandra. Solus. Here's two together. Cassandra.
Someone help!
This looks so creepy. It's weird to think it was all underwater. Oh, there's that elven artifact he was talking about.
Good. That should help strengthen the veil.
That is a giant chain.
Should we look around?
Onward. Grey Whiskey Right Wine Conscription Ale. A bottle marked vintage, Warden Daedalin, extra red. I feel like I'm gonna miss so much in this area. I'm trying to see it all. Right. This area smells so bad. guess maybe not. I don't know. It's just been underwater. I thought we were supposed to drain the lake to get to that. Maybe it hasn't got down there yet?
So, Seeker, your Inquisition grows.
It was never my Inquisition, Solas.
You did the brutal, thankless work of putting the wheels in motion. Do you feel no regret at letting that power pass to another?
I did my part, but the power you describe was never mine to carry. I know myself, and I cannot be the leader we need. Thus, I have no regrets.
You surprise me again, Seeker.
Your opinion of me must be very low for me to surprise you so often.
Not low, but realistic. Very few, however honorable, release power they have won.
Those two. It's like they have a begrudging respect almost for each other. Like the opposites. Seeker and Apostate.
I can feel the weakness in the veil even above ground. Spirits are being called here like moths to flame.
Oh. So that's supposed to be a spirit? Bottles of Thetis. Hyrule's lava burst. Tastes like burning. Brewed exclusively in Caer Hyrule.
You there! I order you to tell me why nothing here heeds my commands.
A lost spirit. This should...
Silence. Let the other one talk.
Solus?
Spirits are your expertise, Solus.
Then tell me why nothing here changes.
This realm follows different rules from the Fades. Will alone cannot overcome what you see.
Then what's the point of it?
A solid form is both shackle and strength. It affects more than you imagine.
Cassandra, is this thing safe?
Is it harmless, Cassandra, or could it turn into a demon?
There's always a chance. Harmless spirits do not always remain so. Nonsense! I am in control of my fate. I was not addressing...
What are you?
Are you a spirit or a demon?
Demon. Those dogs who would suck this world dry. I am called to higher things.
Like what?
What is a spirit like you called to do?
I lead armies, kingdoms, lords. I am imperial. I am command. What of you? I felt your coming. Is there something alike in us?
How should I know?
I've only just met you.
What does that matter? How can you not already see what I am? What a strange world this is, where time blinds you.
What's wrong with our world?
What's so distressing about the real world?
It ignores me. I order the rocks to part, but they do not. I bid the sky draw close, and it stays still. I don't know how you mortals stand it.
Why don't you return?
Why haven't you gone back to the Fade?
I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
I guess it's just a spirit, not a demon, so I'll do it.
Then I feel compelled to help you. I pledge myself to your service.
Well, that's a bit extreme.
I have only one command. A creature made of rage had the gall to chase me across the lake. Destroy it in my name and be rewarded.
Oh, I'll kill a rage demon, that's fine.
Simple enough request. The rage demon might threaten others as well.
Killing a demon is worthy of us, at least.
I kind of wish we had Cole with us to talk to that spirit. It would have been interesting to get his viewpoint on that. Maybe we can bring him with us when we kill her. Oh, looks like there's some body sleeping. I'll kill her rage demon and tell her about it. Mayor's house.
There's a plaque. This was the mayor's old home.
I doubt he'll want it back. Should we inquire?
We could ask him.
Scrap of paper. The ink on this damp piece of paper is faded but legible. The work you ordered is done. Do what you want. I'll be in the hills trying to forget it, Robert.
A letter from Crestwood's mayor. Damp but legible.
So were those demons fighting each other? Okay, I'm right by camp. So since I'm right by camp, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to Skyhold really quickly and sell off some of my stuff so I have an empty inventory and get some more war missions started. So I'm gonna do that really quickly before I go down to try to get that Phaedra that's down there. Okay, so I'm back in Skyhold.
Inquisitor.
So let's head on up here and see who's finished with what.
Law has asserted itself.
Not much better than last me.
Okay, Inquisitor. Well, that was bracing. A pitched battle with evil mages disguised as kitchen servants, fireballs flying and swords flashing. It brings back old times. I won't be eating anything coming out of those kitchens for a while. Let me tell you, I wonder if they were going to poison me. Nasty little cultists. Anyhow, I'm grateful for the Inquisition's help. We wouldn't have found them without you, King Alistair. Arl Wolf made it clear that he had no idea what the Venatori intended. He has begun passing them false information on our behalf, and has donated generously to the Inquisition from his own coffers. He seems truly repentant. We have made a valuable ally here, Ambassador Montilier. a field report from the Winding Wood, delivered to Commander Cullen. We found several murdered mages just off the road. If the victims were blood mages, there were no obvious signs, no cuts on the palms or the like. But it's difficult to say. The victims appeared to have been stabbed. It's possible Maleficarms are responsible, using their fellows to power some ritual. It's also possible these were former circle mages killed by ordinary men. We will continue sweeps of the Winding Wood to ensure safe passage for future travelers. Knight Captain Brioni. Okay, so false accusations. Colon, your concerns regarding the lack of conclusive evidence found in the Winding Wood incident were well placed. Rumors of blood magic drew out our Templars, as intended it seems. Some mages say our men were responsible for the murders. More Templar zealots persecuting the innocent. What's worse, another murder was reported shortly after our people left. Lady Dahlia claims the victim was her daughter, not a mage at all. Although it's rumored she sympathized with their plight. Witnesses say a Templar sigil was found nearby. After the events in Kirkwall and the fighting in the hinterlands, people fear extremists on both sides. If word spreads that we've lost control of the Templars, as the Chantry did before us, we may lose support from the nobility in Amaranthian, or worse, Denerim. Liliana. Liliana says my agents will infiltrate the mage groups, spreading the rumors. And Josephine says, Lady Dahlia claims ignorance of her daughter's political leanings. I doubt that's true. Let's just go with Josephine.
At your service.
I feel 50-50 about those two, so... Escape routes for agents in Crestwood. Inquisitor, I had moved some of my agents into Caer Bronach, the fortress in Crestwood. At the moment, the villagers prefer us to the bandits, and it is an excellent waypoint from Ferelden to Orlais. We can make it a rendezvous point for our messengers carrying sensitive information from either country. You're familiar with the caves underneath Crestwood. They run for miles, and if we excavate some passages, our agents could easily enter and exit the keep without being seen. Liliana. So opening these secret tunnels will let us evade any prying eyes that turn toward Caer Bronach.
Let's see what we have.
Improved stability. The Inquisitor's efforts to close the Fade Rifts has increased stability in various regions across Thedas. However, demons sometimes remain, having wandered from the side of the original rifts. The Inquisition has received numerous requests for aid in dealing with this problem. So, Josephine says, local nobility should take an interest in securing their lands. We can appeal to them for assistance. And Colin says, our soldiers could do sweeps of areas formerly containing Fade Rifts and eliminate any demons. So yeah, I'll go ahead and send Colin.
All right.
Okay, so it looks like everyone has something to do.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things.
We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevara, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I help?
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand.
I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
That's putting it mildly.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Discuss them with me.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard taint on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
I didn't think about it.
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
I think you're delightful.
Spending time with such an engaging woman is never unpleasant, Lady Montillier.
Goodness. I'm glad I haven't wasted your day. Well, I've taken up quite enough of your time already. Until next time, Your Worship.
That was interesting.
The situation requires your attention, Inquisitor. Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Can they be reasoned with?
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics. We should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky. Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
Why are the nobles interested?
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with, but I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work. Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the Conclave. The ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
I'm kind of torn between sending diplomats and propaganda. Let's go ahead and do diplomats.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jada I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there is much to be gained by winning them over. Yes?
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
How are our guests?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
You may see the Countess Lutetia in the halls. A lovely woman, but her conversations tend towards the unusual. She's the patron of Orlay's greatest naturalists. The Countess's particular passion is collecting butterflies.
That doesn't sound unusual.
She goes into great detail about preserving them. It seems to involve large amounts of chemicals and pins.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, and then when we come back, I'm going to head back to Crestwood and try to finish off the Fade Rift in the lake. So thanks for watching.